All right, guys, I did not want to make this video, but my hand was forced because as an investor, I was booted out of the Telegram group. Not one time did I ever comment on anything. I never replied with an emoji on any post, nothing. Never said a word. Plus, I'm an investor in this protocol. Obviously, we're talking about Paca Finance, ladies and gentlemen. It rebooted on Monday or Tuesday, whatever night it was. It restarted with liquidity farming, and everyone sees their stakes now. From what I hear, there's a huge uproar in the Telegram group. I can't see it because, you know what? The children booted me. It was probably Charles, the 68-year-old dude that lives in Thailand who goes after 21-year-old women or whatever. Good on you, Charles. I wish you luck. Pretty creepy, but whatever. You know what? Scott, Lee, you guys brought this on yourself. Like I never said a word to you guys, okay? Not in the group, not to anybody, but now I'm going to because I'm an investor. Is that how you treat it? You've kicked other investors out too. Pretty childish, pretty poor, okay? So now I am going to do bi-weekly videos every time your little epoch happens with this liquidity farming that's going on, all right? That you guys are working probably 16 hours a day on if there's any money left and you're failing miserably, which is fine, okay? You talk about transparency. There is none. Those numbers you see on the screen, and we're gonna go look at my stake. $18 million in liability, I believe it, if not more. $4.5 million in TVL, that means money still there. I doubt it. I guarantee there's less than $2 million. And none of that is working because they're scared of taking impermanent loss, all right? Two people cannot concentrate liquidity farm or provide 24 hours a day and make 0.4%, all right? Never happened ever, and it never will. First, it was 360 days. Oh, we'll make everybody whole. Now it's 540, but that number's gonna go down. Guys, we all know what this is. They're slow rolling you. I guarantee it, okay? Talk about transparency. There is none. Numbers on the screen. Docs the wallets, please. Show us what the wallets have in them. Otherwise, shut up. Your words mean nothing. Everybody wants to see it, but you just play it off like no one's asking the question, all right? Docs the wallets. Show it on DBank. How hard is it? How hard is it to show what's in your wallets? It's because there's hardly anything in there, right? Prove me wrong, all right? That's the gist of it. Also, 6 months of bad math. Are these the type of people you want trusting with your hard-earned crypto? People that do bad math for 6 months? Give me a break. Even you Paca fanboys. Oh, everything's going to be okay. Trust the team. We've been rolling for 18 months. Guys, you guys are past that. Best thing you do, take your 20% or whatever horrible number that is, we'll look at that on the screen too, and exit. Get out before you get nothing, all right? Because it is going to take years, if at all, to get your money back. I bet you guys a long time ago. That's still on, all right? You know what's happening here. It's called a slow roll. Then you got some goofball. I don't even know if his name is Unmade Sugar or Sugar Brown or Brown Sugar. Who cares? Guy with that kind of name? Whatever. You think he's responsible? Probably not. How many millions did he run off with? That number's never been said. Who else ran off with money? Where is the money that's been farming the last 2 months on pause? Okay? There hasn't been any farming, guys. All right? Because they're stuck in positions they can't get out. Impermanent loss. We can't take that. And then they go on to say in the Telegram group, right before I got kicked, I saw it. Oh yeah, I'd hate to be in these AI LM protocols because all it is impermanent loss and this and that. And you know what? Scott and Lee, you guys are about as smart as a post. Okay? Because in those 2 days that you guys said this, Record days in Bernard Bonds and DexFi, by the way, because the people know what they are doing and the tech is amazing. All right? So shut your mouths because you have no idea what you're talking about. But the fanboys in the Paca group, they all believe it. Oh yeah, I don't want to be part of that AILM. Well, the smart ones already moved over. Just a matter of time before 75% of the crypto holders move over, and it is showing right now. Okay? I don't know what else to say. Bad math. Loser devs that run away with money. Not doxed wallets. Doxed team, big deal. Obviously, that doesn't go far, right? Dox the wallets. Show me what's in there. I'm an investor. I want to know. Can an investor just sit in the group and not say anything? That's all you had to do. But now you get a bi-weekly video from me. So congratulations for being in the spotlight. All right? I don't know what else to say, but it's garbage. All right? The way you're treating your investors, the way you're treating the whole thing. All right? By lying to everybody. Show the numbers, get a sack, and start telling the truth. All right? But you'll always have the few fanboys in there. They'll be like, oh yeah, everything's going to be great. It's going to be fine. You know, it's all rainbows and unicorns, blowing smoke up everybody's ass, which is, it's okay. You've got your followers, great. I wish you nothing but the best. If it was me, I'm not getting rid of my stake. It's only like 500 and some bucks. I'm not expecting a penny back, right? If I get $100, I should take my 100 and however, we'll go over $100 that it's worth and get out right now, but I'm not. Just for you guys, I'm going to do content bi-weekly to show out these every 2-week epochs, how much I get. And then the 72-hour window when you withdraw. That's garbage. That is total garbage. Oh yeah, we need 3 days to get the money out, this and that. Smart contracts, guys, instantly, okay? You've already made money, maybe, well, probably not because you don't know what you're doing, liquidity farming, for the last 2 months while you've been on pause, all right? Where's that money at? Should have been an epoch right away on restart day. But no, there's nothing. Now we got to wait till the 15th. I don't care, all right? Doesn't matter to me. I'm doing this for content only. And I didn't need to put this video out. But you had to kick me out of the Telegram group. So whether it was Scott or Lee or JC or Super Charles, good for you, Charles. You're the big man, you know, the big mod in there. What a joke. Anyways, with that said, guys, let's walk over and I'm going to show you my dashboard. Okay, here's my dashboard, guys. Here's the total value of the liability. 18,634,980. I believe it, if it's not more, okay? Once again, numbers on the screen, whatever. My redemption, I have a total value of $527. I think I paid $436 for this stake or whatever, because they're giving me this bonus that doesn't mean crap, okay, at this point. It means absolutely nothing. Marketplace is loaded up with 50%, reductions. Smart people selling those things, dumb people buying them, whatever, doesn't matter. The redemption, Paca Finance, rising from the ashes. Paca Finance has returned with a renewed focus. Hopefully they can do math. Hopefully they dox the wallets. And hopefully another dev doesn't run off the money. We'll leave it at that. We're committed to ensuring every existing user is paid back in full with profit. This is a season of renewal where we honor the trust placed in us and bring closure with strength and integrity. Amazing. Okay. Redemption value, $526.75. All right. Total value, $526.75. Available to request, nothing. Apparently, I'm going to have something to request on the 15th for the first epoch. Okay, so we got what? 13 days to go? Great. Then I can withdraw. Then it gets sent over here for 72 hours for some reason, because smart contracts take that long. All right, good enough, whatever. Or I can request an instant buyout times 20%. So my $526.75, I'm going to get $105.35. Well, thank you so much for that 20% bonus, or whatever it was. When I bought this useless stake from the guy who sold it, Now I can get $105 instantly. Awesome. I want to lose 80%. Or you can choose 75%. I'll get 79 bucks. 50%. I'll get 52 bucks. 25%. I'll get $26.34. Great. Days remaining till hole 544. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have a stake right now worth anything and you can get paid, get out. Fools are buying marketplace things right now, okay? That's it. All right? Because that's all I'm going to say. And plus, 544 days, we got the bull run coming. What do you think you can make on crypto with the bull run coming? Why wait? They're not going to be making 0.1% a day the way those guys are farming. First of all, they got to get the money, if there is any left, working for them. Everything is buried and stuck in a permanent loss and in positions they can't get out of. All right? We've already been over this. We've already tried. Okay? Two people can't concentrate liquidity farm on their own 24 hours a day. You cannot do it because you don't have the tech, you don't have the knowledge. All right? So, with that said, we're going to go over to the vaults. I have nothing in the vaults. You can claim or whatever out of the vaults. It doesn't matter to me. Here's a marketplace. 45% profit instantly. You pay $275, you get $398.75. Why? What for? Why would you want to buy that? I did it for content and I still feel like a fool. Oh, I get 45% more money. And to get paid out in 544 days, save your money. All right? Please save it. Do something else. Okay? Total value of listings, 41,000. Total cost of listings, 23,000. So they're giving away about 17 grand. Good for them. I'm not going to create my marketplace listing because we're doing this for content only every 2 weeks because you guys asked for it. Here's a marketplace history. You've got some real smart people buying some stuff up in here. Good for you. I mean, if that's what you want to do, good luck to you. All right? Status. Now, this is where apparently they're going to put the TVL numbers. They're going to put, how the treasury is doing versus the liability, the estimated days remaining that's supposed to go down, the ratios, the profits. It's numbers on a screen, guys. That's all it is going to be, if there is any profits. Okay? They've been complaining for the last 2 months. Market's going sideways. All these bigs drop the market. It's hard to make money. No, it's not. No, it is not. Okay? I've been averaging 8-9% a month while this has been happening the last 4 or 5 months. Not hard if you know what you're doing. Once again, you don't have the tech, you don't have the knowledge. It's okay, right? The world needs people like you. So, when they put all this stuff up on the screen, their numbers on the screen. That is it. It means absolutely nothing with the wallets not being doxed. So, they might as well take the status page right off if you don't dox the wallets. All right? Do you know how easy it is for them to dox the wallets? But they say, oh, it's for safety reasons. Right. Okay. Ever heard of cold storage? Look it up, right? Just a heads up. So that's my stake. Hopefully I'll get paid back in 544 days. Hopefully I can make 20% on my money in almost 2 years. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll make that in less than 2 months. Thank you very much. Doing other things. So, speaking of other things, in case you want to know what doxed wallets is, guys, Scott Lee, heads up, okay? It's learning time. If you go over here, we'll just show Bernard Bonds, making 97.68% APR right now. Last week, it was 160%. The week before that, it was 150%. The week before that, I think it was 70%. It varies. Variable rate. You guys got smart. You said that with this new thing. It's going to be variable. Well, it's going to be variable, probably 0.1 or less. I doubt you're going to get 0.1. Okay, but good luck, whatever you're doing. We got a fund value of 817,000, 4,332 bonds minted, given out over $145,492 in USDC. Here's what they cost in ETH on base. I can claim this anytime, any day, any second, not waiting 72 hours. And it's instantly in my wallet, 0 fees, no pauses, no fees, no 20% add-ons, no marketplace, no this, no garbage. And, ladies and gentlemen, you go over here, you click this little button, and guess what? D-Bank pops up, and every single dollar is accounted for right here. You cannot hide it. You cannot fake this, okay? And it shows how much is in each pool. Now, for those, maybe they'll try copy these pools. Obviously, they're not good at setting ranges, so no one's worried about that, all right? We've already established that part. Everything is here. It's not giving away the sauce because you don't know the entries, the exits, and the ranges. So good luck if you're going to try to do that. You go over to transactions. It shows everything. When someone minted, when they did a deposit into a vault, everything is here. Claiming profits, profits, P-R-O-F-I-T-S, ladies and gentlemen, Paca team. That's what it's all about, is profits, not pause. Don't get it twisted. It sounds the same. Pause, profits, kind of. Maybe you're getting confused. Whatever. We'll just leave it at that. So that's it. That's real doxing. That is realistic numbers that you cannot fake. All you do is click the button and you can see where every single cent goes. That is how a protocol works. Okay? And that is 100% transparency. AMAs every week. Nobody hiding behind a screen. No pauses. Smart farming with AI. That's the way AI is taking over the world. Everyone knows this. This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. They just launched Plasm. Almost 21,000 APR. Because people, there's over 52 ETH put this thing in 48 hours. More than that, 3 days, right? Look at these current ROIs. Obviously, they're going to go down, guys, okay? It's a 77-day stake. But you know what? All smart contracts, no pausing, impossible, immutable, everything, okay? That's just another tool in my toolbox from AJ and the team, who is doxed, AMAs every week, a legend in the space. I've been with him for 4.5 years. He is the only person I trust in crypto. Everyone talks about that too. Oh, rug this, never rugged anybody. Not one person, okay? So whatever Scott and Lee are spewing out of their mouths in the Telegram group, it's all garbage. When you Paca fanboys realize it, you're going to be better off. So get out, sell your garbage, take your instant, whatever it's called on the marketplace, or your instant buyout, go somewhere else that has a doxed team and doxed wallet, so you know exactly where every single dollar is at. We also have EarnFi. This thing has been killing the game too. 184,000 in TVL. I've made on my 50,000. I've made in the last 5 months, I've made an average of 8% a month, almost 9, because I made 18% 1 month and it was 6, 12, 6, 3, 6, 6. Okay, so 10, whatever it is. It's more money than anybody's ever making anywhere else. All right, from a dox team. It's all right here, guys. Okay. There's only one place to go. Everybody knows where it's at. It's Bernard Bonds, EarnFi, DexFi, and Plasm. That's it. All right, guys. There's my video. Didn't have to be made, but, you know, you kicked me out of the Telegram group. Now I'm going to voice my opinion every 2 weeks. On the 1st and the 15th, when these apparent epochs happen, when you might make 1% if you're lucky, or it's going to make nothing and it's just a slow roll, and we all know what happens, okay? Dox your wallets, please, okay? We want to know the real numbers, not just numbers on a screen, okay? Get someone who knows how to do math for the next 6 months. Maybe check out the devs that you have working for you. Make sure they don't run away with some more money, all right? Tell the people the truth, please, okay? Should have taken this offer that I offered you 2 months ago. You'd be in a hell of a lot better spot. But you know what? Your pride got in the way, and now everyone's going to get wrecked. So, with that said, that's my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you in 13 days again, and we'll talk about it all over. I can't wait. I'm excited about it. I hope I make a tiny bit of money. I'm not excited to be paid out $500 and some dollars in 544 days. Not really. No. Sorry, not going to cut it for me. Bull run's coming. Time to get out, ladies and gentlemen. take your loss and get out because it ain't going to happen. Garbage liquidity providing. All right. Don't have the tech. Don't have the knowledge. Don't have the smarts. It's done. All right. So thank you, Paca Finance, for kicking me out of the group. This is what you get. And obviously, I wish, everyone nothing but the best. I don't want anybody to lose money. But this is what's happening in the space. Fanboys, I'm sure you'll be commenting there. Oh, these guys are the best. Blah, blah, blah. Go ahead. Doesn't matter. Keep on fanboying. That's all I got to say. So, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody has a great rest of their Thursday evening, and we'll see you in the next one.